Men's fourth round encounter. Please welcome our 23rd seed from Spain, Pablo Carreno Busta. And his opponent tonight, the 8th seed from Japan, Nishikori.
Well, we're in for a treat here at Margaret Court Arena this evening. We've got a beautiful little stadium. We've got the perfect conditions, and we've got two high-quality men's singles players to contest this fourth round. Pablo Carreno Busta is ranked 27 in the world. Excuse me, he's ranked 23rd in the world, but he's a 27-year-old and a really good player. Spanish, lives in Barcelona, and he's been deep into Grand Slams before. The US Open in 2017, he made the semi-final, but of course, he's up against a bigger name, Nishikori, who is more than just a fabulous player. He's a superstar in his native land and around the world. Nishikori is the 8th seed here at the Australian Open this year. It's a beautiful evening, 24 degrees, in fact. Still sunny. Barely a cloud in the sky here in Melbourne today, and just a little 17-kilometre south to southwest wind, which won't really affect this match. It's protected in this stadium quite well by the high walls, just the structure here of Margaret Court Arena. So almost perfect conditions. I'm delighted to welcome Roger Rashid. I'm John Fitzgerald. Welcome, Rash.
Thanks, Fitzy. Really looking forward to this one. Nishikori's been playing extremely well, and his Spanish opponent will be interested in what he can do.
Guys, this is Henry. He's doing the coin toss for us. First, if we all just want to face the man wearing the white shirt there, Henry in the middle, let's take a photo. Fantastic, guys. At the end of the warm-up, there'll still be the 1 minute to countdown. Need to be in position, ready to play. Of course, the shot clock's going to be this corner here, and up on the screens there. If you want to challenge, say something so it's nice and clear for us. Any questions? No? Henry, who would you like to ask? Asking Kai? We have Rod Laver and ANZ. ANZ is the call. There we go. What was that? ANZ? Over there. Receive. Stay. Thank you very much, Henry. Great job.
Fitzy, I'm amazed by that, because I've never heard anyone call ANZ. If you had the choice, Rod Laver or ANZ, you just naturally go with Rocket, don't you? It's the first one I've heard.
Not Nishikori.
Is he going to deal with ANZ?
No. Look, I'm looking forward to this, because Carreno Busta is a wonderful player. I think underrated in so many ways. Just solid, isn't he? You've really got to beat him. He's not a guy that you can beat without a lot of effort.
He's a good player off the back of the court. He's, as Fitzy said, 27 years of age, 23rd on the rankings of the ATP.
6'2" in the old language.
Yeah, resides in Barcelona, and gee, have they? I mean, obviously the Spanish, we know they're well documented about the level of players that they have on the ATP tour, all pushing each other up through the rankings. But he came on the scene. There was big talk about him, and then he had a little lull for the last couple of years. But he's really sort of made his way, got more of a solid grounding, and sometimes it takes time to really build those foundations on the tour.
Well, they're renowned for being tough. The Spanish players, they come through a system that it requires toughness, and
you got to fight each other, don't you, for spots?
Oh, you do, and they do it in respectful ways. But wow, do they learn how to compete? But he's up against a class act, isn't he, tonight?
There's no doubt about that. I mean, watched Nishikori play in Brisbane, thought he played extremely well. His quality was so high, it was hard to beat there, and number 9 player in the world. What he did last year was remarkable, really, because he put himself in challenges and worked his way back, and wasn't scared to do the hard work and get into places where it was going to build for him for the future down in 2018. 29 years of age, he's been around for a while, and now Fitzy, he naturally just walks into Grand Slams expecting to be in the second weeks, doesn't he? That's where he lives now. It's not a matter of can I get through a few rounds, it's my expectations to be there in the second weeks.
Well, he's been to the quarterfinals of every major more than once, 3 times in fact. The Australian Open before this year, and has an opportunity to do that for the 4th time tonight. In the French, he's been in the quarters twice. Wimbledon, he's also been in the quarters, and of course his big result was the final of the US Open in 2014, where he lost to Marin Cilic and had a realistic chance there to win the whole thing. So he's the best player that's ever come out of Japan. Thomas Sweeney from Australia is in charge tonight.
Well, not anymore, is he? With Naomi Osaka winning a Grand Slam, is it still?
Well, that's true. That's true. He's still the highest ranked, I think, in the men's side. In the men's side, he's the greatest player that's ever come out of his country. And, of course, he's just a walking superstar up there. And the most modest young man. He goes about his work well. And who knows? One day he may
Can he win a Grand Slam now? Or do you think that was his moment against?
I think he's one of those players that needs luck to win a Grand Slam. This is the first time they've ever played against each other, by the way. But, you know, he's not in the same level as Nadal, Djokovic and Federer. That's obvious, but he can win if he gets the right draw, has a little bit of luck, wins a lot of his matches in the first week quickly.
And he did that at the US Open when he had that opportunity with...
Didn't do it here.
No.
He had 2 tough matches to start, but then had a 3-setter, which